Hello everyone, I'm Josh Darroch and welcome to my brand new show, An Interview with Josh Darroch, where I interview many famous celebrities. Our guest tonight is Josh Darroch.
Hello.
Everyone greet our guest tonight, Josh Darroch.
Hello.
Hello, thank you for being here. Thank you for having me. Well, we've invited you here today to interview you about your EP. So, what's your favourite song from the EP and why? What's my favourite song from the EP? That's a difficult one actually. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe Daffodil Tower? I think Daffodil Tower is the first one I recorded. And I think it's probably my favourite because of that. Because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I think it turned out pretty well. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one. But to be honest, I'm proud of all of them. I think they all are good in their own ways and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to hear what everyone else thinks. That'll be exciting. Right, that's very cool. What inspired the names of the songs in the EP? Well, actually, the whole idea of this album, it's got like a story behind it, which I won't say too much because I want people to have their own ideas and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I got the whole idea from Daffodil Tower. Basically I saw daffodils like in like a patch of daffodils. And I was like, I could make a song about this. Daffodil, blah blah blah. And then I eventually came up with Daffodil Tower. And yeah, that's kind of where it all started. I came up with Daffodil Towers, and I came up with what other flowers are there, what could I write the songs about, what does this all mean? And yeah, that's really the meaning behind the songs and how I got the names for most of them. And then the last song on the EP, that's looking towards something else I'm working on, which I'm not going to talk about here. And the first song, Daisies, the Queen of Daisies, yeah, that's the first song. That one's actually named after one of my cats called Daisy. So yeah, that's the reasoning behind that song. But then Poppy and Rose Gold, they're just like other flowers. So that's where I got the name for them. Well, that's very cool. What was the most difficult song to work on? The most difficult song to work on, I'd say, is probably the last one. Have you heard about The City Made of Flowers? Because when I was writing it, I made an error and I kept going between 4/4 and 2/4, I think, which I didn't notice until I was actually trying to record the song and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty difficult because I accidentally changed key signatures. Not key signatures, that's not the right word. Time signatures in the middle of it without noticing. So yeah, that kind of messed things up when I was making it. So yeah, I'd probably say that's the most difficult song I worked on. And I had to make this up completely from scratch because I only had the first 4 songs. And I wanted to make the EP a bit longer, so that's where I came up with that song, which I think turned out pretty good in my opinion. So yeah, I'd say that's the hardest one I worked on. Yeah, that does seem pretty difficult. Is there a link in theme or story between the songs on the EP? Well, yes, there is. I was actually saying this in one of the questions earlier. There is a story and theme between all of the songs on this EP, which I won't delve into too much because, as I said, I want people to make up their own stories and stuff. But the story of this EP, it's about this country called Daisies. And basically it follows... Sorry, I'm just going to move this microphone a bit. It talks about the country of Daisies throughout the album and stuff that's most recognisable about this country. And at the end, have you heard about the city made of flowers? That's a city, the capital city in Daisies. So yeah, there is a link and story between it all, which I have like a whole lot more about that, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it quite a secret right now. What inspired the EP as a whole? The same story as what inspired the names, really. I saw Daffodils, it came up with Daffodil Towers, and then everything just kind of expanded around that. And
that's very cool.
Yeah, I think that's where I'd say this EP came from. There's something else that inspired this EP, that like made this EP happen, which I'm not going to talk about too much, but I'm just going to say I kind of took a Declan McKenna's tactic. I'm not going to say how or what that tactic was, but yeah, I took something that he did kind of and made it my own. I wasn't like copying a song or anything, it's just how he brought out his music at a time. So yeah, that's basically how the EP came out as a whole. What artists were an influence to this EP? And we'll get the answer to that after this break. We don't have ads. We don't have like enough viewers and stuff to make ads. You should know this, we're the same person. You're not going to say that. Could we cut that part out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good. Let's try that again. What artists were an influence to this EP? There's actually quite a few artists I'd say influenced this EP. But the two main ones that I really kind of base my music around, well, I make my music my own. I just make what I like and what I think sounds good. But I'd say who inspired me the most for like my production for my production and stuff is probably Tyler the Creator and Damon Albarn, but mostly from Gorillaz, not like Blur and stuff, although I do love Blur. But yeah, I'd say they influenced my production style the most. And I actually have another project I thought I'd just promote here, The Ricane, that's heavily inspired by Gorillaz, how it's like a animated band and stuff, like a fictional band, but it's got its whole own story and stuff, because I wanted to separate it from Gorillaz while also kind of tribute in Gorillaz in a way. But yeah, I thought I'd just promote that here since I had the chance. Cool. What's next for Josh Darroch's musical journey? I actually have a lot of things planned for my musical future. Intriguing. I'm actually working on 3 albums right now. Well, I'm not sure working on would be the right word. I'm working on 2. I'm focusing on 1 the most because I'm hoping to get out later this year. I thought I'd just announce that suddenly. But yes, I'm working on an album that's almost finished and I'm hoping to get out there this year. I'm also working on another album because I took this photo of something, I'm not going to say what yet, and I thought it looked really cool and would be good as an album cover. So yeah, I'm making an album about that. And then there's this also another album which I've not started to work on like at all, but it's still in my head. I've got like the idea and stuff, so yeah, that's exciting. That sounds very interesting. I'm sure all of us will agree. And our final question for tonight, is there any artists you would like to collaborate with in future projects, if possible? Oh, there's a bunch of artists I'd like to collaborate with. I'll just list them all. There's Tyler Creator, Gorillaz, Kelly Uchis, Steve Lacy, Childish Gambino, Little Sims, she's amazing. So yeah, that's basically all the artists I want to collaborate with. Are you sleeping? No, I was not sleeping. Okay, sure. Yes, thank you for that. That was good. And we've been told that you have a new video for your song Poppy that we have an exclusive look at tonight. Yeah, that's true actually. I do have a new music video out. Well, not out yet, but it's going to be releasing on the show, yeah. That's very exciting. Okay everyone, here's the video for Josh Darroch's new music video for Poppy. Little puppy on the hill, how do you do? Little puppy on the hill, how is the view? Is it nice up there with a nice gust of air? We really do care, so please do share. Little puppy on the hill, how do you do? Little puppy on the hill, how is the view? Little puppy on the hill, it is nice to know you. Little puppy on the hill, oh, it's nice to know me too. Little puppy on the hill, how do you do? Little puppy on the hill, how is the view? Little puppy on the hill, it's nice to know you. Little puppy on the hill, oh, it's nice to know me too. Little puppy on the hill, how did you do? Little puppy on the hill, how was the view? Little puppy on the hill, it's nice to know you. Little puppy on the hill, oh, but nice to know me too. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching. This has been our guest, Josh Darroch. So, yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.